In the mountains of Asakura City, a watershed holds an extraordinary story. A place where nature, science, culture, and community come together. Supported by the National Geographic Society's World Freshwater Initiative, Kyushu University researchers.
My name is Hayashi, project leader in this watershed restoration project.
I'm Yuichi Kano. I work for surveying biodiversity.
Alongside local residents and students,
ここは侍が住んでる町屋ですね。
are working together to restore a watershed, an area of land that collects and channels rain and spring water into rivers, wetlands, and lakes. Now, what makes this particular watershed unique? First, it carries more than water. It also carries tradition.
Oh yes, this is a stoneware made by samurai. yeah.
This is Ishidatami Seki, a river structure brilliantly engineered 400 years ago. The stones are shaped and layered meticulously using traditional methods.
So this is a stoneware for the water control. When the flood water comes down, it will reduce almost 1/3 energy compared to the upstream.
The team discovered this traditional structure outperforms modern concrete in terms of protecting the riverbanks, rice fields, and lives in the village.
So it is very important structure in this Akizuki district.
And on top of protecting lives, this watershed is also fostering lives, creating biodiversity. This watershed is recognized as one of the rarest hotspots of biodiversity in Japan. And here's the interesting part. 9 out of 10 toad and frog species native across the entire Kyushu island are discovered thriving here.
これが日本ヒキガエルの卵巣です。
Hundreds of other species are found here as well, like dragonflies, lizards, and fishes. So to protect this ecosystem, the team conducts simple conservation actions as well, like carefully maintaining the flow of water.
これ地元の方の知恵なんですけど、フィルターになります。
They also carry out rescue efforts for frog eggs. When eggs are laid in small ponds in local residents' gardens, which are not suitable for proper growth, the team carefully transfers the eggs to the sanctuary. This will offer the eggs a place to safely hatch and grow.
なるほど、なるほどね。はい、ごめんね。はい。
They may seem like just frog eggs, but these amphibians are powerful indicators of environmental health. If frogs can thrive here, it means the ecosystem is thriving as well.
お父さんはあんまり得意じゃない。
大人になってから。
もうちょっとそらせて。
As the night falls, our nocturnal friends awaken, offering a natural opportunity for the team's fieldwork.
いい答えだな。
素晴らしい。
ね、雨降り始めたら急にわーって50匹ぐらい出てきて。
The goal is to conduct a nighttime health checkups for the toads. Researchers conduct field surveys, temporarily collecting the toads to assess their health, behavior, and population.
動画で撮っているから。ああ、あるんですか。
もう全然イケメンです。すごい元気、すごい力だよ。すごい力。すごい力だ。足の力はもうめちゃめちゃ強い。
At the same time, local residents, students, and even children are part of this fieldwork. This offers fun educational opportunities and involvement to the curious mind.
イケメンかどうかは個人的な感想なんですけど、全体が赤みが入ってほっぺが赤くて、こういうとこもしましまが入るのはなかなか綺麗な個体ですね。
ドキドコ。
はい、これ今じゃあ後で見せますね。これがメスの指です。
おいでって。すごい。
And finally, the toads are returned back to the rhythms of their natural world. These observations are essential to understanding and sustaining their habitat, because healthy toads mean a healthy ecosystem. Beyond its amphibian wildlife, this watershed is a place of scientific exploration.
私は、研究で放棄水田アバンダンドパリフィルを湿地に再生するっていうプロジェクトを地域の方々と一緒にやっています。
私はこの五小孔という河川構造物が魚に与える影響や機能について研究しています。
Because there is many species among the stones, the insects inhabit. That is one of the function of this well.
私はちょっとそれに加えてもう一つ大事な部分、湿地再生のプロセスに結果だけじゃなくてプロセスに着目して、どうしたら、コミュニティ主導でコミュニティレッドで再生が進むのかっていうところを今研究しています。
Here, nature and science meet, giving rise to new knowledge. At its heart, this initiative is powered by the local community.
秋月で、本くずを、作っております、広久くず本舗の10代目高木久介と言います。206年ぐらいくず作りっていう、先ほど言ったくず湯とかくず切りとか、それ一筋でやってまして。
For generations, local people have shaped and maintained this landscape, passing down knowledge through time.
で、たまたま林先生が来られて、で、太陽さんここ昔花勝負で綺麗でしたねっていう話になって、もうすいません、ちょっと手がかかりすぎてちょっとやめちゃいましたみたいな話してたら、いや実は高橋さんここはですね、九州のカエルの全種類がいるということで、これは奇跡的なことですよっていうお話になって、僕はそうですかみたいな感じだったんですね、最初は。カエルが秋月にそんなにいるとは、昔から僕たち小さい頃いろんなカエルを見てましたけども、九州中の全カエルの種類がいるっていうのはちょっと驚きで、ここをまずビオトープをしましょうっていう話になってますね。
This preserves the village's rich history and natural environment for the future generation.
どういうことかっていうと、ここは城下町なので武家屋敷でした。侍が住んでる町屋ですね。で、一番いいのはこの原風景ですね。秋月のもうこの山が後ろにバーッと広がってるっていう。僕たちは子供の頃これ普通だったんですけど、大人になってみるとやっぱすごいなと思ってですね。このですね秋月の自然、それを次の子供たちに残していきたいというふうに思っています。
The core foundation of this advocacy is Yaoyorozu no Kami, a uniquely Japanese belief rooted in harmony between people and nature, rather than control or conquest. Guided by this philosophy, the team works to restore and protect local rivers, mountains, and watersheds, helping shape a future where both people and nature can thrive. Yet their vision reaches further. By situating these local efforts within a global context, the team believes that this distinctly Japanese way of seeing nature may itself be one of the solutions to building a more sustainable world, a bridge of wisdom from the village stream to the planet's great water systems. Because in the end, Nature has always been speaking to us. So when the waters whisper, our job is to listen.